He didn't break in. He didn't rush. He didn't panic. After killing them, he took a shower and walked out like nothing happened. By the time police realized what they were dealing with, 5 students were already dead, and the man who did it was quietly slipping away. When Christina Powell's parents couldn't reach her, they assumed the usual college excuse. Busy, distracted, free for the first time. But by Sunday afternoon, the silence felt wrong. The apartment door wasn't locked. Inside, Christina Powell and her roommate, Sonia Larson, lay dead. Their mouths had been sealed with duct tape. Their bodies stabbed repeatedly, then carefully positioned, posed in a way that felt deliberate, almost theatrical. This wasn't rage. This wasn't panic. This was control. And whoever did this had enough time afterward to shower inside their apartment. No forced entry. No fingerprints. No obvious trail. Just 2 freshmen, erased at the very beginning of their lives. Police knew immediately this wasn't over. Before Gainesville could even process the first crime, the killer struck again. This time, the violence escalated. Krista Hoyt was 18, an honors student, a records clerk at the sheriff's office. When she didn't show up for work, a deputy was sent to check on her. The door was locked. What waited inside was worse than anything they'd seen before. Krista had been raped, stabbed, mutilated, then decapitated. Her head was placed on a bookshelf turned toward her own body, as if the killer wanted her to witness what he'd done. This wasn't just murder anymore. This was a message. The fear didn't spread, it detonated. Students stopped sleeping alone. Gun stores sold out. Parents drove in from across the country to drag their children home. Classes were canceled. Gainesville didn't feel like a college town anymore. It felt like a trap. The killer wasn't forcing his way in. He waited. At Krista's apartment, investigators believe he entered while she was gone and simply sat there, in the dark, until she came home. The woods around the student complexes became his shield. Unlocked doors, sliding glass panels, thin windows, every apartment suddenly felt exposed. And still, no suspect, just a pattern. And a predator growing bolder. On August 28th, the killer struck again. 2 roommates. 1 apartment. No hesitation. Manuel Manny Taboada was attacked first, asleep in his bed. But Manny woke up. He fought. The struggle was violent enough to tell investigators something new. This killer could be challenged, but not stopped. Manny was stabbed to death. In the next room, Tracy Pauls heard everything. She tried to barricade herself behind a locked door. It didn't matter. She was bound with tape, raped, stabbed repeatedly in the back. Her body was posed just like the others. In 96 hours, 5 students were dead. And the killer was still free. Under unbearable pressure, police found someone who looked right. Edward Humphrey, a troubled student. Violent outbursts. Living near the crime scenes. The media declared him the Gainesville Ripper before evidence ever did. His face filled TV screens. His bail was set impossibly high. For months, the city believed the monster was locked away, but one problem refused to disappear. The blood type didn't match. Type B blood was found at the scenes. Humphrey didn't have it. No DNA, no physical proof. Eventually, a grand jury refused to indict him. By then, the damage was done. Because while everyone stared at the wrong man, the real killer was already sitting in jail. 40 miles away, an armed robber named Danny Rolling had been arrested after crashing his getaway car. At first, he meant nothing. But detectives returned to something they logged months earlier, a campsite hidden in the woods near the murders. Inside, duct tape, a pry tool, a ski mask, a handgun. They played. The cassette tape they ignored. A man was singing, talking to himself, hinting at violence. That voice belonged to Danny Rolling. Suddenly, everything snapped into focus. Rolling had type B blood. So did the killer. Louisiana investigators called next. They had an unsolved triple homicide, a family butchered in their home months earlier. The bodies were posed. The scene wiped clean. It matched perfectly. DNA sealed it. Semen at 3 crime scenes. A hair linking him to Krista Hoyt, the campsite. The tape. The ghost finally had a name. Rowling couldn't keep quiet. In prison, he bragged. He described details only the killer could know, returning to Krista's apartment, realizing he'd left something behind, decapitating her afterward. Then came the strangest confession investigators had ever heard. Rowling refused to speak directly. Instead, he whispered answers to another inmate who repeated them out loud. 5 murders, every detail. When trial day arrived, Rowling pleaded guilty. There are some things you can't run from, he said. Danny Rowling wanted to be remembered. He wanted fame. Instead, he was executed in 2006 singing to himself as the drugs took effect. But Gainesville never forgot the real lesson. The killer didn't vanish because he was brilliant. He almost got away because everyone was looking at the wrong person. So the question remains, how many monsters don't escape, but simply wait while we blame someone else? If you want more true crime stories told without glorifying the killer, subscribe. And let us know in the comments which case deserves a deeper look next.